Now I'm here with Gregory Hamilton, originally from America, but is now located here in Denmark. And he have a lot of things that he's doing, but one of them is that he arranges tours to Japan to learn more about ceramics. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about those tours.
Sure, Mike. Yes, Mikkel. I started doing tours a long time ago. I had a chance to take some friends along. And then in 2017, I started doing tours for groups. So I take people to ceramic towns like Mashiko and Shigaraki, Bizen, Echizen. And in doing that, we meet artists, we go to see museums, and we see all kinds of other things. There's fun restaurants. Half the day is structured, half the day is for the guests to go around and do things themselves. We travel mostly by train and by walking. If it's far, we take a taxi. I do give tours to Korea and England as well, and I'm on my way to New Zealand in a month to see if I'll give some talks and then develop a tour there too. But it's great to have a chance to take people around to Japan and the other places. I love being with the people who take my tours and having a chance to show them what I'm excited about in Japan. And then I'm also a ceramic artist myself, so there's a cup that just came out of our firing in northern Denmark, and people can come and take courses and workshops with us there and learn about wood, salt, soda firing from my wife, Jana, and I. But thanks for coming today and looking at our shop.
Yeah. How many attendees or are part of the tours? How many do you take at a time?
I take up to 16. Usually it's about 8 to 16. I have to have at least 8, and then I really like to be able to go to the smaller places and not feel like we're stepping on each other. So 16 is the maximum on the trips. And they're usually 2 weeks in length. The England tour right now is 10 days. And it's fun to explore these places. And I like especially going to St. Ives and the Leeds Pottery and seeing these spots. And I'm actually the student of Hamada's student Shimoka Tatsuso, and I worked with Warren McKenzie in the United States, who of course studied the Leeds Pottery. And it's just fun to be able to share enthusiasms on these tours.
Are the tours only for people living in Denmark, or can anybody join them?
No, lately when I started out, they were in Danish, and mostly Danes took them, and some from Sweden and some from Norway. But today, the last tour, I had 7 nationalities on, people from Argentina, Brazil, Germany, Norway, Denmark, the United States, England, Scotland, and the languages, it's usually English, Danish, and Japanese. I speak Japanese.
Okay.
So
I guess most of the students don't speak Japanese.
no, most of the people going on the trips, they don't speak Japanese. That's why they like to have me along.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
That's a fun thing.
Yeah, I think it's much more valuable to go there with someone like you that knows the local culture and the right places to go to. I mean, anybody can, of course, go to Japan, but you will be able to guide in a much different way.
I think people get a lot more out of the trip when they go with me, because if you're just yourself, you have to figure out a lot, and you have to think, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Am I going to the right place? How much time? And I've done the trips now. I've done 15 trips to Japan and 2 to Korea, and the England trips just started in May. And we have some awareness of what we're doing and what is fun for people. And then people always have unstructured time every day to figure out what they want to do if they want to decide for themselves, because we're all grown-ups, and it's important to have time to decide yourself what you're doing, as well as doing things with the group.
It sounds very exciting, and in fact, I have family members who joined you for Japan tour, so I know that it's good, and I can highly recommend anybody going on a tour like that. Even though, of course, I mean, many people will say, "Oh, but isn't it awful expensive?" But I guess, I mean, compared to other kind of adventures you could go on, it's probably not as,
I think, my trip is a trip that's produced, and I'm the guide. But it's less than a package travel from a Danish company otherwise.
Yeah.
So the trips like from Albatross Travel and Victor's Farmore and Japan Specialist, and my trip is no more expensive, but it's got the special content of crafts, culture, and ethno-history that I deliver as a guide and leader of the trips.
Yeah, and I mean, people go to other kinds of adventures, even people who have no interest in it.
They do.
ceramics. They may go hiking in Himalaya or whatever.
You can spend more money
that also costs
bungee
money.
jumping
Yeah.
than on my trip, I think.
There's a cost to everything, but it's a very exciting and unique adventure you will get on. So yeah, I highly
Definitely
recommend
is.
that you check it out. I will put a link here to your website where you can
Thanks so
read
much,
more about it,
Nico.
and
Yeah.
hopefully you'll see some of the viewers.
I would appreciate that. We have this fall, we have the textile tour in October, which has a little bit of ceramics on it as well. And then in November, we have a really special ceramics tour where we go around from the 1st to the 14th of November. And that's a really popular and successful tour as well. So it'd be great if those of you who are watching can get in touch with me. And we've got some spaces left. So please get in touch with me. Thanks so much.
Thank you.